Hello, my friends. It is Lisa from Lisa Grateful Me. Welcome to my channel today. We will be working on my large savings challenges and completing a few of them, so I'm very excited. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you to like and subscribe and become part of the Lisa Grateful Me family. Well, let's get moving. Today, we're going to start with our January savings. I can't believe that the month of January has flown by. And that is exactly what it has done, flown by. Probably because in my family, half of the members of my family have birthdays in January. And so we just have gone from one party to the next. Well, our challenge today, I need to add $5, $10, $15 to finish it. So let's get to our January envelope here. This Starling Savings Challenge was created by my daughter-in-law, and I just wanted to tell her that she does such an amazing job, and I just appreciate all that she adds to my YouTube channel and to our Etsy shop. So, Melanie, thank you. It looks like I need to make some change, and I have some change over here, so let me hurry and just grab some. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. That works out perfectly. All right, let's move along. So I need to add 15 to this challenge. 5, 10, and 15 will go into this envelope. And I'm going to put this money right here on the side. So it looks like we get to color in the rest of our little noise makers here. And I have to tell you, on New Year's, our family, since it's cold outside, we didn't go outside, but we let off a whole bunch of confetti noise maker things. And my house has confetti still to this day that is popping up everywhere. I moved the couches and it did a little bit of a deeper clean, and there were pieces of confetti, but man, my grandkids sure loved them. It was so fun to see their eyes light up when they went off, and it was just a really fun thing to do. So yeah, Grandma's house gets a little bit crazy and wild, but we just love being together as a family. All right, well, let's count the money in this challenge and let's see if we have all $75. So there's 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, and $75. This challenge is complete, and we'll pop it out because we're going to start the March challenge, and we're going to use this money for, I need to turn over the page, my month ahead binder. So I will go ahead and stuff that on Friday. We will add that to our month ahead binder. Okay, moving right along. If any of you would like to do a little bit of sub for Santo or be Santa's helper, I offer this printable and the envelope free on my channel. I just ask that you would subscribe if you haven't already. And the gist behind this is each week you go ahead and you save $1. And then you do it from this whole month until Black Friday, from now until Black Friday. And then when Black Friday comes, you go ahead and purchase a gift for someone, or you can just give someone the envelope full of money, just to spread some holiday cheer. So I'm going to add $3 because I have 3 different charts, one for my husband, one for myself, and one for my son. And if you're new to my channel, my entire family is doing this, and there is 30 of us. So when we add our money together, we'll have quite a bit of money. And we are super excited to be able to do something kind for a family or for someone that's in need. So be Santa's little helper this year. It's really easy. It's very doable. And when you just take $1 here and there, it's not like coming up with a large amount, especially during Christmas time. Christmas time is very expensive, and that's why I love to plan ahead. Well, it looks like all my envelopes popped out of my binder, so they may be going all over the place. But we're going to add this, and there we go. Okay, my sloth challenge. This is my challenge that I am using to get out of debt. I've had some people ask me to do like a debt confession and to talk about where my debt occurred and how I plan on getting out of debt. And I think that that is a good request. And so I will be doing a video here in the next little bit to explain that. My husband and I have been free from debt except for our mortgage for many, many years. And we've had some life situations come up where we've actually gotten in debt, and I don't like it. So I'm going to be working on getting rid of that. Okay, I'm going to add $20 today. So I'm going to color in an 18 and a 2, which totals $20. And so far in this challenge, it's worth $4,200. And let's see how much money that I have saved so far. So I've already paid $500, well actually $1,000, and now there is 20, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So $1,033 is what I have and have put down for my debt. Now each time I hit $500, I go ahead and just put that down so I can get the balance to go down and pay less interest. So there we go. All right, our cat pile up. I need to get my cat envelope. This is the envelope that I'm using for the next few cat challenges that you will see. And I'm going to do 10 in this one and 10 in that one. So I'm going to add 20 to this adorable envelope. This envelope actually comes with this savings challenge. So this particular challenge is from Kayla over at KTW Planning and Budgeting. And I just love it and I think it's cute. So each kitty is worth $5. And some of these cats I want to be white. So the ones that I want to be white, I'm just going to do their ears pink. And I'm going to do their nose pink. And they'll stay white. So I think I'm going to do that one. And I'm going to do this cute one right here. So there we go. All right. If you haven't visited Kayla's Etsy shop or her Etsy and YouTube channel, please go ahead and do so. All right. The cat's meow. We put $10 in, and so I'm going to color these two kitties and get this row completed. And maybe I'll just do pink too for them. Let's see. This little one is so adorable. Just color, you know what? I'm going to just color her pink all the way. Super cute. I mean, I guess there's no rule what exact colors cats can have to be, especially on a savings challenge. I guess I can color them whatever color I like. So that's what I'm going to do. A lot of you have shared with me the names of your cats, and I have just been tickled at their names, and some of you are extremely creative. That's all I gotta say. All right, this is in the Jungle Savings Challenge. It is from our kids line. We have many challenges that teach kids how to save money. And this particular one, when it's completed, is worth $20. And I need to add $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8. So hopefully there's some ones in here. I'm going to take out a 2 and put a 10 in. So let's see if there's 20 in here. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, and 20. And glad that this one's finished. It was just something fun that I wanted to do to highlight that we have a kids line. And also, you know, small challenges are big wins. It keeps you motivated. It makes you feel like you've accomplished something and that you moved forward. And really, that is the key in saving money, is to be motivated and consistent and to do what it takes to stay that way. And so for me, it's doing big challenges, small challenges, and just moving forward in small increments. So this is going to be used for my sinking funds, and I'm excited because I'm going to stuff those on Friday. Friday's video is going to be super fun because I finished some big challenges and I also finished some mini savings challenges, and so it's going to get a lot of love. All right, here we go. I'm going to add, how much? $5, $10, $15, $20, $25 to this challenge. I'm going to put it in the cat's envelope. And this particular challenge is from Jamie over at Jamie's Realistic Life. She does have an Etsy shop, and I love her Etsy shop, and I just love her as a person. I love Kayla as well. I've really gotten to know all these ladies, and we've just become great friends, and I'm very grateful for that. I mean, I don't think a person can have too many friends in their life, and especially ones that help you to stay motivated in your finances. And that is exactly what these ladies do. Okay, so these 2 pink kitties, and now I have 1, 2, 3 more to color. Ooh, let's see. How about, well, we've done some orange. Well, let's just do another orange kitty. I think I've shared with you guys all of my cats' names growing up. Let's see. There we go. Get this all colored in, and let's do this one as well. Sometimes my brain doesn't work. It's hard for me to color and talk and do all those things. I think that's part of getting a little bit older. It takes your brain a little bit longer to process, and sometimes multitasking is rough. But hey, we get through it eventually. We just do our best. Okay, there's that. Today is my dad's birthday. After this video, I'm headed down to go and spend time with him and just go to lunch with him. And I'm super excited to do that. I don't know how each of your relationships are with your fathers. I hope that they're wonderful, and I hope that your father's always been there for you. I have been fortunate enough to be blessed with such a man in my life. My dad always put us kids first. He gave all that he had, and he worked really hard to provide for us. And he was always the kindest man. Even to this day, when I go and visit him, he always tells me to call him when I get home to make sure I get home okay. When we were young, this is kind of a cute thing. He would leave us lunch money on the table. Each of us would get $5 for lunch. And even when we got older and got married, sometimes he'd slip us a $5 bill and say, honey, go get you some lunch. He's just a very thoughtful person. And I'm so grateful for him in my life. Wow, I just might get teary-eyed. Okay, this isn't a ball fest here, so get it together, Lisa. Today I'm going to add $25 to my rainy day fund, which is going to support my medical fund. So let's go to the rainy day envelope. This is by Chrissy over at The Mom's Life. And Chrissy is just full of energy. She is such a spunky, fun lady. And if you haven't watched her videos, you should, because you will be extremely motivated. All right, this is a gray cloud. It looks like it's full of raindrops, which fits this challenge. So there's that. Why don't we count this and see how much money is in here so far? Let me get this situated. Okay. There's 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 65, 165. And this challenge, when it totals up, it will equal $500. So there we go. All right, on to our emergency fund. My emergency fund is doing so well. I've been so pleased. I started it in December, and I have quite a bit of money in here. So let's add this 20. And then let's count it up. Okay. So far it has $500 that is in the bank. So that is good. That means over half of this, because it's worth $1,000, is taken care of. So there's 20, 40, 60, 80. Look at my old bill, guys. It just rotates from savings challenge to savings challenge. When I have to make change, I move it around, or when I finish a project, I swap it out and keep it with me because I love it. All right, I'm lost my focus. 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. $630. So this should be completed pretty dang soon. My goal was to get it done as fast as I can so I could have it in case there was an emergency that popped up this year. Oh, I need to glue this envelope down. If your envelopes come apart, it's just super easy. You can double-sided tape them. You can glue them. I just use a glue stick, and it's really easy just to reconnect. Okay, it looks like I'm going to color this last 20 that we have, and then after that, all the rest will be 30s, $35, and $25. But not very many more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So in a few months, this should be completed. On to retirement. It's always a good idea to save for your future. And I just am doing it slowly but surely. Of course, my husband has a retirement account and things like that. But I just thought it'd be a good idea every year to try to do one of these sheets and just add to it. So we're just going to add our $10, and that will complete our $5 glasses. So there we go. That means next month we'll work on the $10, and we'll just keep on going. Okay, there we go. All right. My 100 envelope challenge. Hang on, I gotta get up. Okay, here is my box for this. These envelopes are from Budget with Kat. She is my cute friend that I just love on YouTube. And let's see, I'm going to add $10. And I think I'm going to do an 8. You know what? Let me break this down. Hang on. You know what? I'm just going to do a 10. That will be easy because I have that 10 right there that I need to finish. My goal for the month of January was to have my first 25 done. And it looks like I'm going to come up short. But that's okay. Just keep trying. That's all that we can do in life. We just do our best with what we've got. All right, I'm going to color in this 10. So who knows? You know, January is a big month for me. It's almost as expensive as Christmas with all the birthdays. And so I'm going to give myself some grace and refocus and hopefully achieve, more in the next month. So it looks like I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more envelopes to complete my first 25. So yeah, kind of behind, but like I said, give yourself grace and things just work out. All right. That challenge is done. Now, this is something exciting. You guys don't ever get to hear like how much money I make on Etsy, but when I stuff this, you kind of get an idea. So for Etsy this week, I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 140, 150, 160. But I think these are increments of 25. So let's do 150. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. Oh, that's what I have, 150. Okay, I'm going to put that into my Etsy envelope right here. And let me tell you how I do these things. So my daughter-in-law and I own our shop together. I normally take all the money that we earn, and then I take 20%. I know a lot of people do 50, but I do 30, but I do 20%. and I take that off, and then I divide the money in half, and then her and I split, what we make. And so we do really well on our shop, and I just want to thank all of you for your love and support. So there's 50. Let's see, 100. I need to go to this one. Color in everything in between. This was something that we just started on, because this saving money is a hobby of ours. And we are so grateful that of all the love and support that we've received. And we've worked really hard. It's been a great thing. And she is such an artist. And I am a semi-artist. But we both love to create things, and creating challenges for you guys to keep you motivated and, just make saving money fun has been a lovely thing and a lovely experience. All right. So 2 more. And then I get to go ahead and stuff my YouTube one. I think that's the last one that we have. And my YouTube paycheck this month was over $400. It was just barely over $400. And so I'm going to go ahead and save. I told you I do 20%. I'm going to save $40. So there we go. And I'm going to color in. All right, since it's $40, I'm going to color in just one of these. And then next time when I add more money, I will color in more. But I did put $40 in because that's what I owed. So there we go. Well, everyone, thank you for being with me today. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. I hope you find many things to be grateful for, and I hope you reach out to those you love and give them nice big hugs. In fact, there is a book out. It's called The 8-Second Hug, I believe. And it talks about when you hug someone, if you could do it for 8 seconds, that is when you really have a good connection. And it's really important, especially for teenagers. So I encourage you to give an 8-second hug this weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye.